Fuck that. Fuck that. Yo, we got Pooh Shiesty gets revenge on Gucci
What's
Mane,
popping off?
folks.
One of the most
It's no freaking way, cuz it's no way he gets revenge on Gucci Mane after Gucci Mane went fed. Let's see.
devious moves just happened in both the street element of hip hop and rap and also the music element and even the music business element. And that was a song
Cuz.
that just
This is old water, bro. I don't like old water, cuz. Fuck. Got a new bottle, cuz. I just did too much, bro.
got released the other day by Glorilla and Pooh Shiesty titled Maine. And it's supposed to release June 25th, the music video, but the song is already out. You can find the song.
Yeah,
That's why I don't know why
that.
they said June 25th, but I'm guessing it's for the music video because it's available on Spotify, it's available on YouTube, it's available everywhere. And this is very odd because a little bit of background information. Number one, Pooh Shiesty is currently locked up right now, and he's awaiting trial for the robbery of Gucci Mane, the alleged robbery of Gucci Mane. And after that incident, Gucci Mane left and made a song telling on himself and telling on Pooh Shiesty. And this was one of the most horrifying moments in street rap history. Like, we had a lot of people just showing their hypocrisy, saying, man, that's a grown man, he's about his business, this and that. But the point is, when this robbery happened, it was allegedly on January 10th, 2026. These dates are very important, so you're going to need to bear with me here. January 10th, and there had already been rumors circulating that after Pooh Shiesty had gotten out of jail, he wanted to get off of Gucci Mane's record label. There was some incidents going on about Gucci Mane allegedly not giving enough money to some funeral of the family. There was just a spat going on between Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty. Given that, two other members, one of the other members was Big Scar, who I believe is familially related in some capacity. A lot of these people are cousins down south, or second cousins, third cousins, and they're making music together. Big Scar had passed away, unfortunately, and Fujiano, who was the other member of the new 1017, who's now free, he got locked up before Pooh Shiesty got locked up. So Pooh Shiesty gets out. He wants to get off the deal. They invite Gucci Mane on the pretenses that they were going to discuss a deal, discuss business, something of the like. Now, Gucci Mane pulls up, and the allegations and the rumors were that Pooh Shiesty wanted to sign to Yo Gotti's CMG, Collective Music Group. A couple of other people under Collective Music Group are Glorilla, 42 Doug, and Yo Gotti. He's very good at getting people to blow up. I believe Big 30 might also be signed to CMG, because if Moneybagg Yo, he was signed to Yo Gotti, I believe, and Moneybagg Yo signed Big 30 underneath Yo Gotti as well. So the whole Memphis scene was at one point split between Dolph and Gotti. Dolph.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Hey. Look, it looks like that. Thank you.
Unfortunately passed away, and he was more independent than trying to get a bunch of people underneath him. But Yo Gotti has had beef with Gucci Mane in the past. A long time ago. They're definitely not on good terms, that's for sure. And January 10th, that supposedly happens, in that they hold him up, allegedly at gunpoint, and say, yo, we want some of that. We want you to sign us out of this deal. And they rob Gucci Mane and all of that. Now what happens is, 2 days after this, so January 12th, a song would surface on YouTube, a song by Pooh Shiesty and Glorilla with a feature from Yo Gotti titled Amen, and this was on January 12th, 2 days after this alleged robbery. So this song either was just recorded, or it had already been recorded prior to this alleged robbery that happened. I believe it was in Dallas, Texas, I think. The events, where the event happened doesn't really matter. But this would come out, and on this page on Looney X on YouTube, it would say this isn't a real song, it's just a demonstration. Now, this is actually a real song, because the new song, Amen, with Pooh Shiesty and Glorilla's verse is the same one that's on here, or chorus, or whatever the hell. Yo Gotti is no longer on the final song, and Pooh Shiesty is on the song. However, when you look at this song, Pooh Shiesty's verse is the only one that's muted on the January 12th song that released. So this means that this song was already made. It was a real song, even though this page was saying that it was fake. The music video was fake, obviously, because they hadn't filmed it. But for Pooh Shiesty's verse to be muted, that means that there was copyright that got hit on this page. So the options are like, let's say I have music on a YouTube channel and someone decides to hit it with copyright. You can either mute it, or yeah, basically you have the option to mute the track. So what likely happened is Pooh Shiesty's team or Atlantic Records or Gucci Mane was like, hey, get that out of here. And the uploader opted to mute it. And he's like, okay, let me just mute it. Now, why is this important? Because Pooh Shiesty, he's locked up right now. This song comes out. So how is this song able to come out, legitimately come out? They're paying for promotion for it. That's why you're seeing it on all of these pages. These are largely, they get paid to do promotions for certain songs that are coming up. And I tweeted about this, and I said the following. I'm going to skip through because I gave you guys a little bit of a briefer. But I said, Yo Gotti has them drop the song, and it's titled Maine. Now, one of the goofiest takes that I see people in the replies, and this is why not everyone deserves an opinion. This is why I read the YouTube comments and I largely ignore or almost never reply. I wouldn't say ignore, never reply to people on X because these people are dunces. They're like, man, you know, Maine is slang in Memphis. Yes, dummy. We know that. It's almost like rap is this art form where a word, a phrase can have two meanings or three meanings to make the other meanings vague. Yeah, they're not gonna name it Gucci Mane. So yes,
I've been dealing with acid reflex for the last 2 days. Cause just bear with me, bro.
My belief that it could have been named any other amount of title, any other title, but they titled the song Mane for a reason. And my belief is that it's to take shots at Gucci Mane. And Yo Gotti, he does this very, very cool thing, which is for Glorilla to be able to release a song with Pooh Shiesty, they would have to get it cleared by whoever Pooh Shiesty is signed to. And that is Gucci Mane. So Gucci Mane clearly has issues with Yo Gotti. And I think Yo Gotti was trying to get this song out for 6+ months. And we know Gotti is really out in the streets. Somehow, still, or really well connected. Like, unfortunately, his brother had passed away. So Yo Gotti, he wasn't able to get the song released initially because the signing didn't happen. Pooh Shiesty gets locked up. So he has them form a duo, Shiesty Glow, because when you look up this song on Spotify, it's not on Glorilla's page. It's not on Pooh Shiesty's page. It's under a new artist named Shiesty Glow. And A Main, Say Main, Not the Same Thing is a song. It's already got 177,000 streams. And underneath it's just a regular distributor. So I think this is the way that he was able to get out of it. Now some people are saying, no, he's not able to do that. If Pooh Shiesty's signed to him, then he has to sign off on any group that he may do. That's not the case. That may be the case in certain contracts, but I'm inclined to believe that in Pooh Shiesty's contract, there was some sort of a loophole that allowed him to create a new group. And I think that they were trying to somehow work this out for the past several months because it's far more advantageous for this record to appear on both Pooh Shiesty and Glorilla's Spotify pages because they've got big followings, each of them. They're in the algorithm, so if they release a song, it shows up on both of their pages, so it notifies a lot of their fans. And it's a lot less promotion that needs to be done for the song. Now they're basically promoting new artists. Granted, it's not the exact same thing, but to drive the traffic to the streaming platforms, that's what they're doing. That's why they have to pay a lot more in promotion. And I think this is worth it for Yo Gotti because Yo Gotti is dissing Gucci Mane. He's like, okay, you didn't want to get your artist signed to me, and he probably tried to do it the business way and buy him out of the deal initially. And Gucci Mane was probably like, that's not going to happen, or he quoted him an insane amount. Then, allegedly, in my opinion, Pooh Shiesty took it into his own hands. No way Yo Gotti encouraged him to do something like that.
What's your thing about this Pooh Shiesty shit? Like, I feel like, my fault. I feel like you gotta do what you gotta do, but like, what's the court looking like for him? For like, is he cooked? Like, is he really cooked? Like, is he? Like, I feel like he's fries. Like, there's no like, there's so much evidence, gang. Like, he going against Pooh. I ain't gonna lie, the Gucci Mane, for crazy. So like,
Yo Gotti would never. I love Yo Gotti. I actually do love Yo Gotti's music. I do have a lot of respect for the guy. So Pooh Shiesty decides to go allegedly with his father in Big 30, who's also signed to Yo Gotti underneath this umbrella of people signed to Yo Gotti. And he tries to get the signing done with the Tough Guy Act. well, not act, well, actions, and that
ain't
doesn't
acting
work out.
for it, isn't it?
Now he gets locked up. And what's left? Go back to the drawing board and get the song released anyway. And I think this is perfect timing for the release. There's going to be a lot of news surrounding Pooh Shiesty and this case, and Gucci Mane will probably be subpoenaed, most likely have to testify, and that only gives more credence to whatever's being said on this track and to both of these artists. So I think this was a wild move. I'm guessing that there's a lot more music for Glorilla and Pooh Shiesty, and I think this is great. Like a male-female duo. Musically, the song is fire. I like the song. Well, would I say the song is fire? The song is good. What makes the song fire is the fact that we know the backstory that went into this song and everything attached to it. And we have some Gucci defenders trying to say that, nah, man, you know, Gucci's using the money from this to go on vacation. Nah, I don't believe that Gucci signed off on a Pooh Shiesty track and dropping. That's not happening, because he would have done something like that a long time ago. And if he was willing to do something like that, then we would have seen the song come out normally. Like when Pooh Shiesty was first locked up, one of his projects dropped while he was behind bars. And that project dropped on Pooh Shiesty's label. And Pooh Shiesty had also had a feature, I believe, that dropped. I don't know if it was right before he was locked up or after, but it was a feature with Coi Leray. And that was cleared while he was like locked up, or it was going up sometime around that time, because he had been in and out of jail for a very brief period of time. Like he got out on bail before he really went in for the bigger charges that ended up getting him several years. So nah, I think Gucci Mane is not in the know about this happening and did not co-sign it. There's no way he co-signed it, because Gucci's still, after you get embarrassed like that, humiliated, there's no way you're going to do this artist a favor, because that would be a favor. This song is not something that, it would be a favor to not only Pooh Shiesty, the guy that set you up, but also the guy that's been trying to poach your artist. So if you were willing to do a deal with that guy, you would have just signed him over, as opposed to clearing a feature and then they're going to put it on a new group. Nah, that's just completely unrealistic. But let me know what y'all.
To beg for money. Hey, I'm gonna watch that next. Hey, that was Pooh Shiesty gets revenge on Gucci Mane. I didn't see how he got revenge, but cool title, clickbait a little bit. Drop a like. Y'all do the same for me. I'm subscribed.
What's poppin', y'all?
Ooh, we got iDubbbz is forced to beg for money. I want to get some